If you're here for goofs and gaffs, have a listen and have a laugh. These four schmoes here run the show. It's JKT Radio.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the JKT Radio Podcast. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Muffa or Bun, and welcome to 170. I'm 170 years old. I'm slowly dying and decrepitly dying in my age. And
decrepitly dying.
And I've got many things and many talents, and I don't know what's going on with my life anymore. So you know what? If you could only eat a color, and the color has the taste of the color, not the foods that are that color, what color are you going to eat? And I pick green. Because as much as, like, there are nasty greens, there are tasty greens. And there's a lot of green. But everything's going to taste green, and I feel like that's a good taste. I'm joined by my other taste is a color, Chris. That question made no sense, did it? Blue.
Why? I mean, it makes sense because I work with fucking kids, but...
Blue is a fun taste. McBride.
You threw me off a little bit, but I think I understood what the question was. And at first, I was going to say green. But it's like, you know what? No. I'm going to say pink.
There's a really easy answer, but...
It's not purple because purple doesn't taste like purple. Grape is purple.
Yeah.
Devin, what's your color as a taste?
I was going to say purple.
Which, those purple freezies taste the way nail polish remover smells, first of all.
Yes,
Yeah.
I feel like purple would be a good taste.
The really easy answer is orange.
Orange does taste like
literally a flavor.
Yeah, orange is orange. But so's that. Look at that cutie.
Oh, I didn't even see him.
Also, I don't know why you would pick green, because green is also the taste of, like, healthy shit. Which means
but, like,
plants.
Yeah, but I'd rather have to eat plant than eat the color purple constantly.
Yeah, that's true.
Kale.
I've had kale.
Kale can be good.
Gross.
If it's done well, but it's not. You're not eating the foods that are green. You're eating the flavor green.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like you have to think about what are the different flavors of green.
Nope, you're going too far.
That's thinking too much on it.
Leaf is the flavor of green.
Leaf is the flavor of green, and I can handle eating leaf for the rest of my life.
Oh, I don't know why. Because surprise, it's you.
I mean, yeah.
Anyway, so let's get this out of the way. Let's get this out of the way.
Get this elephant out of the room here.
So on the day of recording was the Xbox game release, where they announced Dragon Age and Fable. So let's get this out of the way.
I have finally decided to put my clown shoes on.
10 years.
And the nose and the wig.
So yeah, Veilguard is confirmed for fall 2024, which means there's a high chance that we get this on like the 10-year anniversary of the last game.
I still think it would be funny as hell if they did it on N7 Day.
That would be really funny.
The insult to injury. I just finished Andromeda, by the way.
Insult to what injury?
Mine.
There's been way more Mass Effect released than Dragon Age. We've been over this.
Well, not insult to injury. The insult.
And
the remaster.
It almost crippled the franchise.
And the remaster. The remaster counts.
That's still the same thing.
It's still a release.
Remaster. Then I'm gonna count every single release of Origins.
Origins hasn't been released more than one time.
It has.
There's the Ultimate Edition, wasn't there?
Yeah. Where they brought it back.
Okay, then it's been released once. If Skyrim being released 4, 5, 6 different times,
we don't talk about Skyrim. Skyrim's its own. Skyrim's over there.
Either way, excitement, and Davern's going to be my favorite.
I don't.
Totally not because he reminds me of one of my D&D characters.
I honestly will admit that none of their names meant anything to me, except for
Baby Griffin dude.
Baby Griffin, the baby Griffin man. The baby Griffin
man.
Yeah,
that's Davern.
The baby Griffin man. The baby Griffin man.
That's Davern. That's gonna be my dude. And Scout Harding! is back.
Yeah, Harding is
Okay.
back and is confirmed romanceable.
What?
First dwarf romance.
All of the companions are romanceable. By
First
any-
Whoa.
No, Varric is not a companion.
He is listed as a companion.
Not in the synopsis thing. He's in it, but he's not listed as a companion.
Because the list I was given, Varric is in there as a companion.
From where?
Because technically
Unless-
he would make 8, and there's only 7 companions that they're telling us.
So he might be one of those silly NPCs that is a
He's the
companion,
hawk
but not
companion.
companion.
I think that's what they're going for here. I mean,
Companion's
he
not
has
a
been
companion.
in 2 of them, which is more than most of the other companions.
Game Rant and Men's Journal and like a bunch of other things are saying all 7 companions, so they are not considering.
And also, Varric was
Varric
not in the trailer. Varric is in the trailer, but he was not given like one of the title cards the other companions were.
That is true, but Dragon Age the Veilguard companion comic and novel appearance, Varric Tetris, is listed first.
Yeah, but that's a comic companion.
Comic,
It's not the actual
companion, comic, and novel appearances.
game. Yeah.
I sent you this earlier, Devin, actually.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Oh, wait, no, not
Companion,
this one.
Comic and novel, so as in all
Oh.
appearances of all of the characters in each
Nope.
thing.
One sec. I will post this here.
Well, we could just Google it. But also, I don't like the changes. I still say this. I don't really like the changes they made to Varric. He doesn't look
old.
like
The fact
Varric.
that he's old.
He's old. He
No,
aged.
It's not that he's old. His hair is black.
I think it's supposed to be gray. It's just how dark the scene is.
I think
It's
it's the
like-
lighting. I don't think his hair is actually black. I think it's just graying, but the lighting on the trailer made it look
Very dark.
Black.
But also you gotta think, there are people that as they age, their hair doesn't go gray, their hair goes black.
That's weird though, especially if you're blonde.
Yeah, that does happen though. Like, that's a real
Well,
life genetic
like
quirk.
you watch Game of Thrones and all of the Lannisters, except for like Cersei, their hair goes from being like bright blonde in the first season or two, and then
Like,
by the end of
they're-
it, they're basically brown,
They got tired of spending money on bleach.
pretty much.
But yeah, so this is that thing I posted in general. I don't know who this is. This is just what was sent to me after while I was at work. But it does say companion comics and novel appearances, and it lists all 7 plus Varric.
Fair enough.
It does. However, this also brings me to what I was talking to Chris about earlier. What if he dies? What if he like shows up
Here's
and
all
is
of
like
you.
killed?
Honestly, it does make sense though, because here's the thing. One, DA4 does seem like is going to be like the last Dragon Age game.
Well, I feel like it depends on
And-
how it does.
It just feels like they probably would, and because they also seem to be finished with Mass Effect at this point.
Oh
Or at least
No.
the major arc.
no! Oh no!
The major arc was only 1, 2, 3. They tried to start a
Yeah.
new arc,
Okay.
and then they
Yeah.
failed, and now they're bringing back
Yeah.
the old arc.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
So honestly,
But either way, like with Dragon Age though, it feels like it does kind of feel like this is leading up to, and I could be wrong, but it feels kind of like it's leading up to the last one, and
yeah.
Varric is like kind of like the narrator of the story. We ignore Origins a little bit for that part, and Varric and Solus did have like that kind of friendship as well. So it honestly would make sense to end the story, kill the narrator, and have Solus to be the one to do it as a point of no return.
You take that back, and you leave my
I'm
husband
so
alone.
sorry, but it's fucking
You
true. They already
take
killed Hawk.
my.
Well, no, I specifically
No.
killed Hawk in
You don't
my
have
last
to kill
playthrough.
Hawk.
But no, Hawk
What
continues to
I'm
be
really
alive.
curious about. What I'm really curious about is because we know about the Dragon Age tapestry and shit like that. What are they gonna say as their default world state for
That is-
DA4?
I am curious.
And the
That
other
is
part
what
too.
Hawk or Stroud?
I'm gonna put one point in here to this. So you don't actually see Hawk die, and it doesn't say
That's-
that
that's
Hawk's.
a
No.
footnote.
I was
you're
discussing
right.
this theory last week. Actually,
That is
like 3
true.
days
No, I
ago.
agree with you. I know this theory. I agree with this theory.
Hawk has been in the Veil before, not in this way, but has been in the Veil before. Has survived. doesn't say he dies, it says will probably die. You don't know what's dead.
And isn't there like there's a whole bit as well, I don't remember where exactly, because this was in stuff I didn't do, but there's like this whole bit of lore where it's like, they say something, like, it is so, like, here lies the abyss, blah, 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 for Hawk, or something to that effect.
McBride, go pour yourself a drink. We're gonna be a bit.
Yeah.
I'm already good. Don't
like,
worry about me.
They're good. They've got all the drinks. They've got their base. They're fine.
There's a thing about the line here lies the abyss, or something about the abyss, and it's the same name as the quest that results in him dying. So
yeah,
I don't know, because I've heard this theory and I'd have to look it up again, but
Also,
I seem to recall this.
they've shown one of the companions in Veilguard is literally
As a
referred
jumper.
to as the Veil Jumper. So we're clearly going to
true.
be going into the Fade.
they're going in and out of the Fade. Yes.
But also, reading the official synopsis, they refer to basically... It's funny, they actually don't outright mention Solus, even though everyone knows he's going to be in it and play a big role.
Of course.
But they describe an ancient god recently released from something, which makes me think that Solus is going to succeed in tearing down the Veil, and we're going to be fighting the Evanuris. Because all we know about the Evanuris was Solus being like, yeah, they're a bunch of dicks. So I feel like, maybe those are going to be our real big bad.
I will say them in not
down.
directly mentioning Solus is I think they did that on purpose because we now have a 10-year gap.
Yes,
think that's
people
true.
don't know the old story.
It's apparent. I think that's also why they changed it from Dreadwolf, because it takes the focus off of Solus and is a little bit more open to new players, because the game took so damn long to make.
If it was like 2 or 3 years, having that link would be good. But we're now 10 years. We've missed an entire generation of people gaming, quote unquote. They need that. They need that parting gift.
And BioWare also has not. Its last 2 games have not gained.
We don't count Anthem. We don't count Anthem. Anthem wasn't real.
Yeah.
Anyway, Chris, what was your question? Statement.
Not a question. I found the what I was referring to with the words, because it was apparently Flemeth's words to Hawk as evidence. It's like, we stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet into the abyss. Watch for that moment, and when it comes, do not hesitate to leap. It is only when you fall that you learn whether you can fly.
Ooh.
And the quest is, here lies the abyss.
I always thought that was a reference to that line when you got the quest. That's what I always figured.
Also, I wonder if Cole's going to show up again.
I could see Cole showing up again.
I'm curious,
Cole
though,
is the
what they're going to
group
do with Flemeth. Is
she's
Flemeth dead? Or... But I feel like...
Solus eats her.
That's not the end of her. I feel like that you can't get
Flemeth
rid
is
of
a
her
wily
that...
bitch.
Yeah, I feel
is
like
a wily bitch.
Flemeth's got something. Whether or not she's... I mean, she's probably definitely fucked up.
She's a lich.
I mean, basically, yeah. But I'm curious if that's truly the last we've seen of Flemeth, and Solus has just absorbed her.
Anyway.
Or not.
Her body didn't collapse. She just, like, turned to stone or something, didn't she?
Gray and...
Yeah, but she didn't turn to dust.
No.
She'll never die. That woman will live on forever, and I will love it. Anyway.
Yeah.
So enough of Dragon Age.
So will Meredith, apparently.
Enough of Dragon Age. Fable might interest McBride a little more.
Has
McBride played any of the Fable games?
Nope.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, here we go again.
I also admittedly did not watch any of the Fable stuff because I was too busy focusing on Dragon Age.
Watch?
Yeah, there was a trailer for Fable.
The drop. I thought you meant like watching like the games, and I'm like, that's not how that works.
So Fable 3 to Fable 4 has an even larger time gap than Dragon Age.
Yeah, it really does.
It's going on 14 years. It releases next year, so it'll be 15 years gap.
Depends on if you count the anniversary one.
No.
Fair.
The anniversary was a re-release. We aren't going to count those. I know you really want to count re-releases for some reason.
There was another Fable game in between there.
The Kinect
It wasn't
version
the good
that
one.
does it. The Kinect version that nobody counts and was never fully finished because it got such bad reviews. No, because that was also multiplayer.
There's also Fable Anniversary.
That was just the first one that was re-released.
Oh, is that what that was? Oh,
That's
I didn't
all.
know
Just
that,
it's just the
actually.
first one that was re-released.
I genuinely didn't actually know that.
Yeah, Fable Anniversary is just the re-release of the original because that one came out in 2004 and nobody could run it properly, so they had to re-release it.
Ah.
It was a long time ago. 20 years ago.
It's been
Yeah, Fable 3 was in 2010.
Yeah, that's why I said it's been 14 to 15 years when it releases.
I had that game. It was okay.
I will say 2 was definitely the peak of Fable. I've never finished Fable 1 because it always crashed on me.
I never.
Tomorrow, though,
played.
if this come out on Wednesdays or Thursdays, McBride?
This comes out Monday.
Aren't we Wednesdays?
This comes out Monday. This comes out tomorrow.
This comes out tomorrow.
Oh.
I've aimed them to come out on Monday, so.
Alright. Well, later this week I started the Fable. Fable, it will come out on Thursday. Start the Fable. It will be.
Jumping in on that sometimes.
You might actually
No.
have to be available on Sundays.
That's not as hard as always as you think.
That
It
is not
depends on
as
the
hard
game.
as always as I think. Yes, that does depend
Okay,
on
well,
your games.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway,
I might not be in one of them for much longer.
yeah, you might be killed by the looks of your list that you sent me.
Somehow I'm still alive.
Which outlived me. Anyway, there's not much to know about Fable. We don't know a whole lot of it. It was narrated by the greatest of Hero of Albion, and they said a woman he trained and knew once has come back, and she's like only chose the bad choices. And you kind of see her hand and hear her speak. It's actually a really interesting trailer. I think the hero's name is like Humphrey or something ridiculous.
Oh, no!
Really stupid.
Kira?
Yeah.
Do you remember what my last name is?
Yeah, but look at the man for our first name. For our first name.
I'm aware. I'm aware it's an
don't-
awful first name. It's also an awful last name.
I don't try to give people's last names on this, but yes. I would say it's a lot worse than a first name than a last name. I'd rather have that as a last name. Just like my last name. I'd rather have that as a last name than see it as a first name.
Admittedly, it works better as a last name than a first name.
I mean, yeah, but not in school.
Yeah.
Nothing good works well as a last name or a first name in school. It's school. At least yours was pronounceable.
True.
That's true. People couldn't pronounce... I think I've only somewhat recently discovered how to actually pronounce your last name.
No one could pronounce any of my name. Any of it.
Person.
I was
Kira's
marked
not hard.
absent. No, I was marked absent for 3 months in grade 8.
Oh my god.
Because the teacher refused to acknowledge that was my name. So I think she called Kieran, and I would say, it's Kira, and she said, no, it's not. That's not your name. And she would mark me absent. For 3 months. Until my mother was called. And she got mad at me. And I said,
Jesus.
I have been in school. I've been in that class every day except for like the week I was sick. You can go down the road, because the person that lives at the end of the road was in that class with me and witnessed this multiple times. Like, you can go ask him. And then they had to go talk to the school. And the school had to come in and mark me there for 2 weeks when the teacher refused to mark me there.
Jesus Christ.
Your names were pronounceable.
Yeah, well, yeah. Not spellable. The first one.
Not
Anyways.
spellable. Not spellable. No one can spell.
But then
Anyway.
again, your last name's not spellable either.
Exactly.
I'm still...
Ease.
I found... Why... I hate that spelling. That is the worst spelling.
Of my last name?
No, of
Humphrey.
the narrator.
Oh yeah, look
I
at that.
have
Look, you see why I said that's ridiculous?
Yeah.
Look at that.
I've never...
Was I right? Was it Humphrey?
Yeah,
Oh, I was right. Okay.
but I've never seen it spelled that way.
I know. I told you it's ridiculous. I wasn't joking.
For context, it's spelled R-Y.
It's weird. Spell the whole thing. Spell the whole thing, Chris.
Humphrey.
Ridiculous.
That's...
Anyway,
They forgot the
Chris,
E.
you have a story for me.
Yes.
We're gonna stop our video game rants.
Yeah.
Chris has a story for me.
You mean the part... You mean the where I broke a shelf because I was an idiot?
Yes. I heard that
So-
time, McBride.
So basically, I work in childcare after school program. So I work with kids, kindergarten, grade 1, so like 6 to 8. And we have, but we're also like this, the area that we are in, like the specific classroom that I work in, it's also a preschool during the day. So it's got a lot of, and it's specifically a Montessori daycare, because whatever. It's a whole ass thing.
Okay.
So there is like this shelf unit that is like, there is the shelf that is against one wall, and then it is on a hinge attached to another shelf. So that leaves like kind of like a little square in the corner. And so one of the kids drops by accident like a ball toy thing from home. So now it's up to me to retrieve this stupid thing. The problem is, one, I didn't realize that the two shelves were on a hinge until after. I tried to pull one of them out and was like, oh, cool, I can't do that. Awesome. So I try to lean over and reach in like a normal human being, and I am short. So I can't. I get my fingertips close by, but I can't actually do it. Pulling it out doesn't work. Using a broom doesn't work. I managed to create a little gap for the ball, but it doesn't squeeze in the gap. So I have the genius idea of like get really fed up at this point. Then I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna do what I used to have to do for our like dishwasher in the little tight corner where I think it was a dishwasher, it was the something. Might have been the microwave, where I would just pull it out a little bit, and then jump behind into that little gap, take it out, and then climb back over. Now that wouldn't be the problem. The problem is, I put my weight on the middle shelf by accident. Just my elbow. Now, on this shelf were a bunch of wooden Montessori, like, jigsaw puzzles. Like, you know those, like, place the animal into the puzzle slot and, like, all of those things?
Yeah.
So I think there might have been about, like, 15, 20 wooden puzzles on this shelf, which were now on the floor because the shelf collapsed. Immediately after this, by the way, because I had pulled out the shelf a little bit from the corner, one of the kids tried, like, because a couple of the kids had been trying to help me the entire time. One of the kids actually, like, bends down and, like, tries to, like, reach behind the shelf, and then I realized I'm a fucking idiot. Because there was, in fact, no backing on these shelves. And I had created enough of a gap that I could kneel down, reach around, pick up the ball, bring my arm back through. And now there were 20-odd fucking puzzles on the floor, one of which is Satan's fucking fire truck. Because it is a giant wooden fire truck thing with, like, individually weird-ass shaped pieces. And you gotta kind of just figure it out, have fun. So the kids helped me put all of the puzzles back together, especially once the rest of the class, because most of them did start helping without it, but the rest of the class started helping after we bribed them with a marshmallow afterwards. So yeah, you know, if you tell a kid like, hey, everybody who's been, well, it was mostly like, hey, everybody who's helping, you'll get a marshmallow as like partly like, hey, good job helping, and then of course that gets the rest of class helping. So especially considering we were supposed to be going outside like 10 minutes before this, and I was just like, what the fuck did I do?
A mess.
And in the end, by the way, I couldn't actually properly fix the shelf, so I did what I did with my bookshelf at home, where you just put like the tallest thing underneath, which happened to be like a shelf rack, or like a shelf rack for the puzzles, and just kind of use that to help prop it up, because there's only 2 pegs on opposite fucking corners, so there's a little like support beam of puzzle holder in the middle underneath to keep the shelves from collapsing. And it's still there.
So nobody's fixed the shelf yet.
Nope.
It's been like 2 weeks.
Yep.
So what happens when someone moves that?
Oh, I told the preschool teachers exactly what had happened, more or less.
Okay.
I didn't specifically say I kind of put my arm on it. I just said I made a bad decision, and here's what and the shelf is broken, so just don't move that thing, or you'll be doing a lot of puzzles. But yeah, so the kids very quickly learned. It went from don't do what teacher does to this is why you don't fucking do these things.
Do as I say, please don't do as I do.
Here are the consequences. I fucked around, and now we've all found out. Just casual property damage while you're at work.
McBride, you got any stories for
that's
me?
my story.
Besides dying
Turn
in
the
school.
grind down.
Yeah, no, not really. This music video has taken up the entirety of what's been going on the last couple of weeks, so that's just been me.
I was like, maybe I'll ask McBride to play Castle. No, I shouldn't ask McBride to play Castle Crashers.
I mean,
Ask McBride to
alright,
sleep.
so I do have a little bit of a story time. Hang on.
Okay.
Ooh, I'll put the
Turning
bass
McBride
down
back
story
up
time.
now.
They'll turn around and be loud again. It's fine.
Alright, so a little bit of a story time. It's an unfortunate story time, but it's a little bit
oh
of
no.
a story time.
Aren't they all?
Well,
Unless you mean
yeah.
genuine unfortunate.
I mean... So...
Oh boy.
So, I've come across a lot of free time recently because I was unfortunately let go from my last job
Again?
Oh.
3 weeks ago.
Again?
Yeah. They granted to them, they really wanted to keep me. They did all that they could to try and keep me on. But all I had to do was pass one exam that every time I got within like 2 to 4% of passing every single time.
Oh,
Every single
jeez.
time. And after taking it a 5th time, there's like, okay, we've done all that we can. We really hate to do this, but we gotta let you go. There's like, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
What kind of exam was it, if I may ask?
It's an insurance exam. It's for because I used to work at a brokerage, you need what's called a level 1 to be able to talk to the customers. So that's all I was trying to pass. I just needed the level 1. That's all I needed. But the way that these questions are asked, it's like, oh, so such and such comes in and they're looking for this, but they
it's a word problem.
They're all
problem.
that. It's all multiple choice, but they're all worded fucky all over the place.
Is it also timed?
Yeah, you're given 2.5 hours.
How many
Yeah.
questions?
100 questions.
Jesus.
That's not the worst.
For a
And you
word
have to get
question.
70 every time.
Yeah, if they're super wordy, yeah,
They're
that's
very
That's what-
wordy, and it's like you read through the question, but it's like they'll throw in like an as or like a past tense type thing, and it's gonna change the entire question. So you have to change
Oh yeah,
the
especially when
entire
it comes
answer
to
that you choose.
Insurance.
Yeah. So
I have
I
the same problem with the first
I
aid
always
questions.
I
Yeah.
always write down the important bits, like the numbers I need to know and shit like that for things like that, and
Yeah.
then reread after.
yeah. So I haven't had a job since like mid-May.
Oh no.
Rough.
Like it's kind of a blessing in disguise as well because of the music video thing and all of
Yeah.
that. So it's like I've just been putting all of my focus into that to make sure it's as like best quality that I can make it type of thing. So I've just been focusing on that. And it's like I've been applying for shit, obviously, but just like
Yeah.
that's my main focus right now. So I'm just like, okay, I don't have to worry about working all day, which is unfortunate, but at the same time, I can spend all of that day editing.
Yeah, I mean, if you're able to manage having a little bit of time off work and being able to apply that time to other things, that can be helpful.
Yeah, of course.
But, like, obviously, it sucks not having,
A job.
steady
Yeah.
income.
So, yeah, if you want to record anything, I'm free.
Did they give you any
I have a commission.
like severance or anything like that?
Yeah, they gave me a little bit because I had been there for a year, so they gave me like almost $2,000.
Nice.
Okay.
That's not bad.
And I'm signed up for EI as well, so that's
Okay.
coming in at the same time.
It's not the worst.
That's not.
So
not
at least
too
I'm
bad.
getting something, so it's not.
Yeah,
just
you're
solely-
not completely 100% getting fucked.
Yeah, so it's
Yes.
not like solely 100% on Vic to like, you're the breadwinner, fucking make the money, please.
Yeah, I've been there.
yeah.
That sucked.
Glad to be out of there.
I have a commission.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
Proud of you.
That's right.
I have to work on it, but I have a commission.
Is
Hey,
it drawing
there
a
we go.
horse?
No, it's drawing. Well, it involves hooves.
Well, yeah. That's
Devil
that's
character.
about right.
I helped.
Did you?
Who am I echoing through?
I don't. Probably
Who?
me.
Possibly.
I don't. I'm sure you did. I just don't actually recall when you helped me with the hooves.
Oh no, I just meant by because you always want to draw the D&D characters, and I've made you draw so many animals over the years.
Oh yes. No. Speaking of which, I am actively, as we speak, re-sketching for the third fucking time a certain fucking lizard because the feet were too fucking big.
Oh dear.
I like lizard people.
Kira is banned from lizards next campaign.
No, but I have to be King K. Rule.
No.
I have to be a lizard folk with an artificer class and a noble background so I can be King K. Rule. It'll be great. I can have a
be
little
a
cape
cat.
and a little crown. It's not the same.
Puss in Boots.
Not
Oh my
the
god, I would
same.
love a Puss in Boots character.
You can literally, you can genuinely do that.
It's actually it's a tabaxi swashbuckler, I believe.
Yeah. Simple.
I love
Yeah,
it.
it's either I can't remember if it's swashbuckler or inquisitor. It's one of those two.
It would be swashbuckler.
I was pretty sure it's swashbuckler. Anyway, you guys want to play a game?
Yes.
Let's play-
And we have once
You wanna play a
again
game with
not
me?
had a D&D, had a chat podcast without D&D being mentioned.
Someone set that timer back to 0.
I do not apologize.
Nor should you.
Nor will I.
Where is my shot? Anyway, apologies. I was
so
sick.
fucking Sorry, I was just like,
What happened there?
sorry. I was looking.
Were you doing Pretty
oh,
Bird
was
into the
that-
camera, Devin?
Was that a video? What happened?
No, sorry. I have been stressing
Oh.
about my hair because my hair was starting to thin. Because what I was fucking doing for the last year or so, when I would put my conditioner in, I would rake it through my hair. And I would do it hard. I was basically tearing my own hair out. And I realized, I'm like, I should stop doing that. And it's been now the fear of like, it's gotta come back, right?
Yeah.
And it is. It
Just
actually is.
There we go.
But just the terror and the stress of like, I'm 29 years old, please.
Devin,
Yeah.
Devin,
Like,
don't
again-
worry. Don't worry. My brother is younger than you. he is going bald.
Oh no, I know people younger than me who have,
Also, like,
but I'm just like, cool, but like, not me.
technically speaking, that's just a sign of.
I'm the main character of my life.
Well, you are technically, and also that's technically
yeah.
just means that you have a higher amount of testosterone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: if my hair just decides it's time, that's fine. I can pull up a bald look. I'm not actually that bothered by it, but I'm just like, but if I can
Avoid it.
stop it,
Yeah.
you know, if I can avoid it, sure. And then yes, now it is starting to come back in, but I'm just like, I've been super hyper focused on the top of my head, which is stupid. But it's just made me realize I just naturally have a fucking huge forehead.
I mean,
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
Anyway, continue.
back to the game.
On that
My super uninteresting male inadequacy problem can be for another time.
note.
Anyway, for those of you who've never played the game, never heard the game, never watched the game, you've lost the game.
it.
Exactly.
I'm taking that from you, Chris.
Fuck you.
I'm banning Chris from the game. The game Chris has been banned from
I
the game.
win.
No, you've lost.
No.
You've perma-lost.
That means I've won. If I permit lost, that means I've won. Because I can no longer.
That also
affected
means
by
you-
it.
Sense.
Because it means I can
That
no
also
longer
means
lose
you
it if
cannot-
I've always lost it.
That also means you can't make anyone else lose it. Anyway, so basically I pick a Canadian Hot 100 because we are the Canadas, not the Americas, even though they're both just as bad as each other right now.
Yeah.
Votes.
I also pick a song out of the abyss of the internet because I think it's funny.
Please
And
vote.
a movie quote because Devin gets points. Points.
I get
Points.
points. I get points.
Basically, I give some lyrics and a 3-minute timer for them to guess the artist, the song, if that song's been featured in any movies, which I don't think either of these have.
We haven't had any of those for a while.
Yeah, it hasn't happened
They're-
for a while.
Honestly, harder than you think.
I believe it.
Because it's the same, 20 songs that are always in the
Yeah,
movies.
I can imagine.
And for the movie quote, they have to guess the movie and who said the quote. And I give random little facts about this throughout it. Are you guys ready for your Canadian Hot 100?
Let's do it.
I will start with verse 1 because I'm not making all the noises of the intro.
Okay, good to know.
You say you love me, I say you crazy. We're nothing more than friends.
Well, I feel like I
I've
actually know
heard
this
this
one, but I
song.
don't know it
Yeah, this sounds
well
new.
enough to know the name.
Newish,
What?
at least.
New-ish.
Is this
I-
Ariana Grande?
No.
This was like
For a second, I
2019,
thought you were
I
going to say
think.
yes. It was like,
I didn't say any year yet.
But I'm pretty sure it's 2019.
This is 2018.
Close. Okay.
Newish.
It was
kind of.
2018.
Is it Lizzo?
No. Was Lizzo really popular in 2018?
I think so.
Yeah, a little bit.
I
That's when
thought
she was
WAP
starting.
was 2019. I thought it was 2019.
those
she
are
started
basically the
popular.
same time.
This was released early 2018, like February.
Okay.
It's a male singer, isn't it?
It is I'm going to count it as a duet.
Okay.
So it is 2.
Weekend?
No.
Wait.
There's a lot of those about the weekend though.
Say the first verse again, please.
You say you love me, I say you crazy. We're nothing more than friends.
Okay, never mind.
I'm pretty sure I know this song.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Is this Sam Smith?
No.
Okay.
Also,
I was also going to say Sam Smith.
chorus?
It is 1 second, I'm going to give you the genre. Is it considered an EDM pop?
Oh god.
Chainsmoker?
Okay.
Oh,
Is
wait,
this Dua Lipa?
Chainsmokers.
No. And
Jeez,
no.
what?
Wait, oh.
Chains. No to both of those.
Doja Cat or Doja Cat?
It is no Doja Cat. 2018 is too old for Doja
I
Cat.
don't fucking know. All time bleeds the same.
Doja Cat was like COVID.
Right, yeah.
You guys ready? I'm gonna give you a choice. You want the chorus or the pre-chorus?
Oh god.
I'll give you guys the chorus.
Yeah,
Okay,
seems...
please, thank you.
Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you?
Okay.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I feel like the pre-chorus would have been better.
David
I'll give it to you.
Guetta.
You know what? Don't go look at me with that look in your eye.
I swear I know this.
I know it's not.
song.
Someone might punch me later.
EDM.
Is it Hosier?
No.
No.
I figured.
EDM?
I don't know
Dead
things.
Mouse?
No.
I don't know if
2018?
he's released anything lately.
He doesn't release anything with lyrics, I don't think.
Oh god, I don't know. That's why I said David Guetta initially, because he collaborates a lot.
Oh shit. Halsey?
No.
Billie Eilish?
No, but that's a good guess.
Yeah, I got
I
nothing.
said timer. Do you guys want more guess or no?
I can't think of anything.
Hey,
Yeah, tell us.
Friends by Marshmello and Anne Marie.
I would have never
Oh.
guessed
Oh,
I
yeah.
think the
Never
only reason
would've
I
fucking
know
guessed
that,
that.
I think I know that song only because I have that one stupid tap song app game thing.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
that
the
fucking thing.
'Cause it's the yellow-
not Guitar
Yeah.
Hero tap game.
Yeah, it's like the yellow face, I think.
Yeah, this is basically it is the national friend zone anthem now,
Oh, great.
Oh,
quote
lovely.
unquote.
Wasn't Treat You Better that like last week?
Yeah, this one is actually a good song. Is the difference?
Alright,
It's
fair
a,
enough.
it's a point for me. I get another point, guys.
My goodness.
I've gotten
You've been
3
racking them up
points.
lately.
I have. I've been very smart in picking my things.
Well, we don't really listen to a lot of modern
Alright.
music.
Well, that too.
I know.
I specifically don't.
Well, yeah.
You don't listen to music.
No, he does. It's just all from like our grandparents' age.
Movie
It's all
soundtracks.
It's all movie soundtracks and video game soundtracks and the occasional
Yeah, so it's orchestra.
like, other song.
Are you guys ready?
Maybe.
Yeah. Yes.
This is the song I pulled out of my ass. It doesn't have it has a wiki for the singer /
Okay,
artist, but not a wiki for the
Honestly,
song.
I never expect the songs to have a wiki as long as the artist does.
The 100 hits usually do.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right. There's a fire in my brain and I'm burning up. Oh my. Oh my. Keep running for the sink, but the well is dry.
Oh,
oh
Florence
my.
and the Machine.
Oh my.
Isn't it?
Nope.
No. No, I was I added a drumming
Yeah,
song.
this kind of sounds familiar.
It
There's
does.
a fire.
No idea what it
There's
is
a
though.
fire.
Barnes Courtney?
Oh, yeah.
No one said the song yet.
It's Hellfire
Oh, God.
Nope.
or
No.
Sinners.
No.
Nope.
Can I hear the verse again? Or if we're at the chorus?
And did we
time?
establish that it is Barnes
Not yet.
Courtney or somebody else?
No. No one has gotten
But you
anything.
didn't answer
shit.
whether. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't answer the first one. That's okay.
I did try to say no. Sorry.
Fuck. What was it?
There's a fire in my brain and I'm burning I'm burning up. Oh my, oh my. Keep running for the sink, but the well is dry. Oh my, oh my. I gave you the whole verse.
It's
I'm trying to find the chorus actually.
Poor Man's Poison.
Nope.
Is it a guy that sings this?
There are people that are guys that sing this, I
So
guess.
it's
I don't
a
know. That's
band.
not something it tells me.
Well, have you listened to the song?
Yes. But there's multiple voices. There's people in there that are guys, I think. Alright, I'm gonna try and give you what I think is the chorus. Because it's one of those ones where I can't find it. Oh, ashes, ashes, dust to
Oh
dust.
fuck.
The devil's
Yeah.
after both of us. Are you sure?
No, this is Crane Wives.
It is the Crane Wives. We finally got an artist.
It's
Nice.
I don't know.
I really get
it's fucking. I have this song. Shit.
I don't get a
Whisper?
point, which makes me sad. No.
Or Whispers or
No. It is indie rock American folk. We know this. We've got the artist. We've got
I've
37
got like
seconds.
3 songs by the Crane Wives.
This is actually a really good one.
Curses?
Yes.
I was like,
No, you didn't
No,
think so. You gave me so many other things.
Once I knew it was Crane Wives, it was like,
They eventually
it was like
caught
Crane Wives. It's like, okay, it's either if it's not Whispers, it's gotta. I just couldn't remember what the fucking name was.
Ashes, dust to dust. The devil's after both of us. It's actually a quite nice
It's a
song.
good song.
Oh, we had 3 seconds left. We're gonna fix my legs because they're a little broken. I have to sit on one of my ankles, but it hurts. Devin, you want some points?
Playlist has
Yes.
that
Although
song.
half the time you pick a movie that I conveniently just haven't seen.
That is true.
Definitely, baby. I know, I want the points
It
too.
is. This is by no means a guarantee I will actually get it, but there's
To be
more of a
High
chance.
probability, but
There's only a chance that I can ever get 3 points in a game, man. I want those points. You guys can get like 8
All right.
sometimes.
Hit me.
yeah, that's true.
I never thought I'd say this again. I am getting the pig.
What?
I never thought I'd say this again. I am getting the pig.
Oh, fucking hell.
I got nothing, so I'm gonna do a quick bathroom break. I'll be back.
I'm just gonna.
Go potty. Have fun.
What years?
I refuse to give you the year. It means I always lose.
Is it animated?
It is not.
Okay, I don't know why I thought that would help me.
The budget is 58 to 60 million. Box office was 199 million.
Like I said, did
No,
well.
Hot Fuzz? I don't want to
Did
know.
very well. I think I also saw this in theaters, actually.
Okay.
That's more telling.
It is. Well, no,
Who's-
because I've seen some weird shit in theaters.
Who's in this?
Carl Urban.
Who?
Carl Urban. Brian Cox.
Red. It's
Yes,
Red.
it
I
is Red.
remember it now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
figure I was
Wait,
real.
what?
I was trying to pick names. I'm like, there's too many famous people in this
There's
movie.
a lot of famous people in it.
There's only famous people in this movie.
It's like Bruce Willis, Morgan Freeman, John Malkovich. John Malkovich that says the line.
I actually have
It
no
is.
idea
'Cause
what.
that's
But do
where he
you know
gets
his
the bazooka
character's
from.
name? Do you know where his character's name is? And
Oh,
it's not a
fuck.
bazooka.
I used to. Shit, I can't remember what his John Malkovich's name was in that.
Okay. There we
I
go.
will-
I
Okay,
can't
that's-
remember
you don't-
anyone's name.
Yeah, they had some weird names,
Yeah,
and they
I
aren't
did-
mentioned very often.
Yeah,
which
no,
I thought was
my
very
computer
cute
froze and I
for
had
being
a
CIA movie
scare.
where they tried not to mention each other's names. You good?
But I am in fact still
you're a little
recording.
bit laggy. You good? Oh, fair. Do you want to try and guess? I will accept just their first name. Their first name is
Marvin?
acceptable. Fuck. You got that.
Shit! That was me scouring my 2010 brain when I saw that movie, and I was.
Should have just
admittedly
said you get your first
briefly-
name.
Yeah,
Nah, I would have given that to you either way. It is Marvin Boggs.
Marvin
Um,
Boggs.
It is not a. And it's not a.
The movie was red, by
bazooka,
the way.
It is a grenade launcher.
Oh shit! What? Oh, that's right. Because the lady goes after them with the bazooka, but he's with
Yes.
the grenade launcher.
He has a grenade launcher. It was red, McBride.
It's okay, Devin got it.
Oh, which is dumb because
Yeah.
I've seen it.
I know. I kind of I kind of love that. Movie.
Damn it!
It's fucking great.
Yeah,
We
it's the
did.
pig. Eventually.
Ah, there we go.
Well, the name eventually.
Yeah.
Well, I got a point this time, guys. Go me.
There we go.
McBride sadly did not.
That's
Also-
okay.
But they
Yeah,
got
I-
meatloaf. They got meatloaf
Yeah,
last week.
meatloaf
They're
last
fine.
week.
That was
I
an
found out
achievement.
that
They got
I had-
meatloaf.
I only had the Crane Wives
Alright,
song
let's
Do
on
anything
my,
for love,
on-
but you won't.
But I won't
not
do
a
that.
D&D character playlist.
It was- that was not-
Right now, I might do that.
Oh my. One playlist.
Hmm.
Yes, I have some bones to pick, but let's take a cute bone of I've got this whole cat post area thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a tiered tree. We've got like a house down here. We've got the big house where the old man usually sits. I've got a pedestal here where the old man sits. And I've got one thing and another thing. And then I've got the flat box. This cat has decided she's too fat to sit on one of the top things because it doesn't have a little cup.
Yeah. Boomy broke the
not
last
cup, they're
one
just
we
flat.
had that was a bowl.
So she's like, I'm so fat. I'm going to just take up this whole area.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because Boomy's not just fat; he's also just big.
His ass busted through that.
To be fair,
he's fat.
She is
but he's also
fat,
big.
but she's not boomy big. Because this is
That's
not.
fair, yeah.
He's a large cat. Oh.
Is it a bunch
Also,
of broken Montessori
so
puzzles?
I will leave my bone to pick for next time because we are running out of time. But I do have something to show the class.
I've been cold.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, what did I drop? Oh,
Yes, with Kira.
Oh boy.
Sit down. So you guys know how I like to pick up weird shit from my store.
Is this
'cause
one you've
sometimes
already
we
showed
get
me?
really weird board games.
Yes.
Okay.
Like that spicy hot sauce
Nope,
one.
I haven't
think
heard this
the
one.
James Bond one is over there.
Right, yes, I remember.
What?
that.
What?
I
What
think
do
I
you
showed
mean,
you.
the Pop-Tarts game.
Yeah, I got the Pop
You said-
Tarts game, guys.
You say that as if
What the fuck is that?
I got the Kellogg's Pop Tarts game. This is the Pop Tarts game.
Is
What?
this because of like the unfrosted thing on Netflix?
I think this is older than that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a Pop Tarts movie on Netflix
Yeah.
right now.
they're getting big.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there is.
It's got Jerry Seinfeld doing something.
They stopped
Yeah, that's why
being
Pop Tarts
popular?
are getting really big. There's two. I will read you the back.
I mean, were they ever
They're
not
they're
big?
they're getting popular, like in the spotlight big. again.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean, I didn't know that
Yeah, for a
people
time,
were
yeah.
really like.
People
Yeah,
didn't
the
eat
whole
Pop
haven't
Tarts.
talked about them that
talking
with,
about
like,
it to
the
begin with.
Uncrustables thing,
But
where
okay.
everybody was losing their shit on it.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Love me some hollow.
Yeah, so as you can see by the
Pop-Tarts.
light glare on my face,
Yeah,
if you
holy
can
shit.
see our visual, the entire inside of the box is foil.
Oh,
Oh
fantastic.
boy.
Yeah.
Gotta have that foil. But I will read you all the back, which is why I bought this game. It was only $2. It was worth $2 of my time
yes,
for
please.
this spiel. Race to grab the most Pop-Tarts. A parade of Pop-Tarts lines up between the freezer and the toaster, and it's up to you to snag the ones you want. Play action cards, create delicious
So, okay,
combos,
so this
and
is
move
the
cards to
millennial
get your
version
favorite
of
Pop-Tarts
the
into
Hungry
prime
Hungry Hippos, but in
chomping
a
position.
card game.
The first player to eat the most points wins.
I love it.
All right.
Yes.
Postmates.
Oh, I love it.
You know what makes this worse? So it is licensed by Kellogg's. I
Yeah,
got
I
it upside
saw
down.
that,
It is
yeah.
licensed by Kellogg's. Do you know who made the game?
Is it like the same
Fun-
people that did like
Oh,
What's
yeah.
in the Meme
That
or-
tracks.
or What's Your Beam or whatever?
Who made you?
Speaking
No, it's
of
not.
Okay.
It's made by Funko.
What the fuck?
no, that
Funko
tracks.
made
It's just another cash
Like,
grab.
oh, you can't really see. Oh no, you can. Like those
You can
fuckers
see some
up
of them.
there.
Also,
Those
speaking
fuckers
of,
up there.
What the fuck?
Those
of,
fuckers
like,
up there. Look at that.
what's in their meme and shit like that.
It is a
I
cash
really
grab. It was
wanna
a
get
$2
that
cash
ransom
grab.
notes
It was
game.
worth my time. It was funny.
Well, I mean, the people who actually make it sell it. Because it just came off. It just
Oh yeah, I
came off
saw
of
that,
the-
but I haven't found anyone
well,
that
it
sold
just
it
came
yet.
off of a Kickstarter not long ago.
I was
Yeah, I'd
Really
have to
wanna
order
play
it.
it.
like go on the website.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's a very new one. But I've been trying to like buy board games in person lately. Just because of the damage that I've received from some of the stuff I've been getting online.
That's fair.
Because
Yeah.
my current mailman who delivers packages does not give a shit. And I'm not sure
Yeah.
if it's
Yeah,
him not
and
giving a
also
shit
me.
or my crazy grandmother tossing
Well,
boxes.
that's debatable.
Yeah. Either way.
Yeah.
Not worth the risk.
Either
No.
way, it's not good. Anyway, because Chris is
why-
having a nuclear meltdown.
That's why we're here.
Well, their computer is.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Chris is fine. I think.
Chris is fine.
I mean, more
Possible.
or less.
Are any of us fine?
No.
Why do you think I'm drinking?
Farm soon again.
Mwah. Anyway, so don't forget to go to the channel and see the things we've got. We've got Castle Crashers was last week.
So today.
Click the buttons as I'm talking. Slime is here. Burp. Farming is this Friday. Fable is starting. The last episode of Andromeda comes out the same day as this on Monday.
Oh.
Look forward to
Dead
today.
Space is done.
Dead Space is done, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yes.
I don't know when we're doing Zelda again, but I'm guessing we're recording that sometime this week.
Yeah, I got time.
Anyway,
Same
I
with
hope you all have a
Castle
lovely
Crashers.
Castle Crashers. Ding, ding, ding. And we're working on fixing the echo problem. I don't know what it is, but we're trying to fix it.
There's a mic problem, but we're trying to find out where it is.
We don't know who it is. We know where this one is. We know where one is, and there's another video that has it, and we don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love you all. You guys have
Okay.
fun.
Oh.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.